Hello, I just wanted to share my ideas with you. I think we should go for the Universal Design for Learning, UDL, for our selected framework model. It is a framework to plan lessons and activities for this diverse group of students that we have. It is most appropriate model for this case because it's designed to address the variabilities and individualities of all learners, regardless of ability, diagnosis, or learning profile. Our group of students, they have intellectual disabilities, dyslexia, emotional behavioral disorders, and they are all at different levels of support. This framework model emphasizes multiple means of engagement, representation, and expression, which allows us to create flexible learning environments that accommodate and challenge all learners equitably. For the higher order thinking activity, I was thinking we could design a community garden. Students will design a model of community garden together for a school. They will get to decide what to plant, how to arrange it, what garden will it be used for, if it's like for food, for pollinators, or just for relaxation. Students will be using drawings, math, written, or in oral presentations to share their ideas. The higher order skills used can be analyzing spatial layouts and needs of a garden, which is under analysis, creating a model and plan, which is under synthesis and creation, and justifying choices for plant types and layout, which is under evaluation. As for strategies and accommodations we could use visual supports and sentence starters, which supports the student's language needs and helps reduce cognitive load. Visuals enhance understanding for students with reading difficulties. We can provide visual task cards and labeled plant images. We can offer sentence starters like, I chose this plant because, to support written or oral expression. Another method we could use is chunking and providing frequent breaks for emotional regulation. When we chunk tasks into smaller steps and we offer enough breaks to cool down, opportunities will help students stay on track and prevent meltdowns. We can break the activity into planning, drawing, labeling, and presenting phases. We can use a visual schedule and provide a calm corner or sensory tool as well. So the article, UDL and intellectual disability, what do we know and where do we go? Shows that UDL improves access and engagement for these students using adaptive materials such as visuals and multimodal instruction, which is what we're doing. We're using visual support, we're using sentence starters, we're using multiple ways for students to express their understanding, if it's through drawing, speaking, labeling, whatever they choose. As for adaptation for online, hybrid, or having multi-age classrooms, for online and hybrid adaptation, UDL still remains applicable because it requires stronger use of digital tools for expression. There's, voice recording instead of writing. Students use a shared online whiteboard like Jamboard or Canva to create a digital garden layout. We can also use breakout rooms for small group collaboration, and a para can support or a co-teacher can facilitate. We can provide pre-recorded instructions, step-by-step video modeling for students who need that repetition. For multi-age adjustment, we can pair the older students with the younger students so they can mentor the younger ones. And we can scaffold complexity. The older students can research while the younger students can color and sort plants and shapes. For technologies we could use, I was thinking of using Book Creator Seesaw. They allow students to demonstrate their learning through drawing, voice recording, photos, or videos. It's ideal for non-readers, struggling readers, and students who prefer oral communication. It also encourages creativity, reduces reading and writing anxiety, and allows more personalized demonstration of what they've learned. We can also use Google Jamboard or Canva. It supports collaborative visual work, which is ideal for garden planning. Students can drag and drop elements, label parts of the plants of the garden, draw. It is highly accessible, encourages peer interaction, and supports visual learners and students who benefit from the tactile or the spatial tasks. And then the article, More Than One Way, Stories of UDL and Inclusive Classroom. The study shows that teachers who apply UDL and inclusive settings with diverse students, including those with emotional behavioral disorders and learning disabilities, it validates our classroom strategies like flexible grouping, offering choice in how students show learning, and collaborative planning. So the UDL strengths in fostering equity, engagement, accessibility, and higher order thinking aligns beautifully with our activity with the garden, with building the garden, with the community, and our strategies that for differentiation, technology integration, and emotional regulation support. Let me know what you think.